Friday, April 26th, 07:38 a.m. New York time. Good morning. Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. If you want to get a notification when my video is posted on YouTube, that's the name of the channel. You got to subscribe and you get activated, notified. If you want access to the videos the same day, here's my Patreon link. If you want to get a lot further insight about the financial markets, I discussed that on my Patreon page. The link's below. This is the second quarter of the year. A lot of companies reporting their company earnings. As well as yesterday, we had companies report their earnings. Going to discuss here the Magnificent Seven top-down, multiple timeframes. Get the bigger picture, get the better understanding, and looking at the potential winners, strength, and not being invested in the losers. Stay focused. Think about it. Charts are very wise. They're not going to give you an opinion, but they're going to put it in your face. Focus on the charts, less on the news. Price action. So we're looking at a 5-year chart. Each candle's a week. The current candle will be done today at 4 p.m. New York time. Again, market cycles. Look at Apple, the 5 years. Here's the low, the bottom left. Here's the high, the top right. That was last year. We are trending down near the lows of this year. That's a markdown. The current candle is a yellow candle. Means it didn't take out the high or low of the prior candle. That also means indecision. Big red candle. So that red horizontal line, that's midpoint. We tested it. Again, this would be done at 4 p.m. today. We have not closed above it. Amazon, again, 5-year chart. Each candle's a week. This year made its all-time new high on Amazon. This orange vertical line is when the stock got added to the stock index called the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Here's the low for the year. We're making lower highs, lower lows. Current trend is down. Alphabet, aka Google. Company name is Alphabet. The stock is Google. Again, this year we made an all-time new high. And if you notice, current candle's green, made a higher high, lower low than the prior week. It's also an acceleration phase. This is a trend. This is a trend. This is a trend. When they start overlapping like this, that's a consolidation phase. We're in a consolidation phase here now, top right. Meta. Remember, it used to be called Facebook. Now it's called Meta. Owning WhatsApp, owning Instagram, a lot of stuff. So this year made the all-time new high, and it's currently trending down, marked down. Microsoft, same thing. We made an all-time new high here this year for the past 5 years. Good. Tested the swing low right there. Gonna remove this. Broke below it. Again, it's not done yet. So time will tell at 4 p.m. what's going to happen if we're going to close above or below it. But it rejected midpoint of that big red candle. NVIDIA. Past 5 years, this year, all-time new high. And again, selling off, but it has an inside candle, much different than the other ones. Means indecision right there. Tesla, not part of, well, I'm including Tesla. Look at the past 5 years. The high was 2021, and it declined since then. This year, made an all-time new low for the year. It is green, but again, it made a new low for the year. Current trend is still down. So I'm going to adjust that, or I'm going to update it. Low is 138.80. Snow. They did an IPO recently. Again, so you're going to see less than 5 years. Made a new low for the year also. Let me adjust that one. And Netflix. Here's the high over the past 5 years up here. Look at that. It's currently trending down. Big difference between many of them. Again, you just saw the higher picture understanding where weakness is and where strength is. We'll take it down to the faster time frame now. Faster time frame will be at the daily. So you can see how it performed yesterday. Same stocks. So each chart is 1 year. Each candle is a daily, and the last candle on the right was yesterday's. Amazon. Trending up the past few days. Higher highs, higher lows. Look at Amazon. It gapped down. Oh, I'm sorry if I said this wrong. This is Apple. Trending up. Amazon gapped down yesterday. Right into the testing the prior gap again. This was a gap up. Orange horizontal line. We just tested. It's the top of the gap, so I need to label this since it gapped down. When it touches this line, I'll know the gap was filled, that one that was gapped down here. So look at this. We have a gap up here. We have a gap down there. Trending down. Big wick. Swing area, consolidation area. Demand zone, prior buyers down there. Tested it. Got some new buyers stepping in here. Alphabet, aka Google, also gap down. And there's a gap here too. So similar, right? Gap up here, gap down there. Right, similar. Meta, gapped all the way down here. Hasn't filled the gap yet. Still got the lower in there. A big sell-off on a lot of these stocks. Magnificent 7. And Microsoft also gapped down yesterday. NVIDIA, nope, it's in a consolidation phase. That's a gap down there, but it didn't gap yesterday. Tesla, 2 days ago, it gapped up. Had lots of gaps down there, gap down there. Here's the high for the year. Snow, all the way down here. Huge gap earlier in the year. Netflix, it didn't gap down yesterday. Nope, it's in a huge consolidation phase. Gap down several days before. Gap below, gap above. And now we'll take it to the inside, shorter time frame, pre-market, extended hours, 15-minute chart. So we get to see 1 day. That was yesterday and today. Extended hours. Here we are looking at Apple, 15 minutes. So extended hours right here. Tight consolidation range, still inside the range of yesterday. FBC price is moving because you could trade it if you have a broker that permits you. Amazon, extended hours, look at that, inside the range of yesterday still. After the market close, huge move up, extended hours. So we're above the highs of yesterday. If it stayed like that up to 9:30, that means we're gap up. And Alphabet, aka Google, same thing. After the market, huge move up. Currently trading above the high of yesterday, which also brings us to a new high. I want to see again the weekly. Let's Q in the weekly. In the weekly, remember I mentioned it was an acceleration. Meta. This was yesterday. We are trading here. So currently, right now, this morning, we made it a higher high than yesterday. Again, let's put it back on the weekly. See how it's performing on the weekly. See on the weekly, trending down. Multiple time frames helps a lot. Microsoft market closed, huge move up. It's trading above the high of the close of yesterday. The video, yep, overnight too made a, during the extended hours, it made a higher high than yesterday. So it's trading here higher, expected to gap up if it stays above this high, 9:30 a.m. Tesla, nope, it's already going down. It did make a new high overnight in the prior day, and now it's below the lows of overnight. Snow inside the range. It did make a higher high after the market closed, and it's inside. Or no, sorry, it's in acceleration here, but again above the high of the close of yesterday. Here's the high of yesterday. Netflix, huge consolidation again. Also, it made a higher high than overnight, and it's back inside that range of yesterday. Don't expect it to gap up. Thank you as always for spending just a little bit of time with me. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.